All right, let's do this thing. All right, so for this one, I want you guys to go ahead and start off by swinging those legs back to the butt, okay? So just go ahead and start with a couple slow downs and then start speeding it up a little bit, okay? I want you guys to go for about 30 of these, okay? Get that ankle action going on. Get those heels towards the butt. Once you're done with those 30, all right, go ahead and reach down for your knees. You're gonna go forward and back. Feel free to put your feet together like this. And then we're gonna go for 5 towards the left and 5 towards the right. Okay, open up and go for those bootstrappers. You can do a total of 8 here. Take your time. I'm doing them a little faster only because I'm not trying to give you an hour video, all right? But you've done these before. Keep nice and flat. All right, once you guys are done there, go ahead and give me full arm circles on the right for 8, and then full circles on the right forward, 8 as well. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite arm. So we have an EMOM, a 10-minute EMOM today for our skill. We're gonna be doing hip bridges from the floor. Oop, just like that. And for the workout, we have 5 rounds of single arm high pulls and goblet squats, okay? All right, once you guys are done there, go ahead and write down. Give me 5-inch warm push-ups. Make sure you pike and pull yourself up. That's 1. And you're gonna go ahead and repeat for a total of 5, okay? If you can't push up, remember you can always snake. And up. All right, and lastly, we're gonna go for those leg swings. So try to do about 8 on each side, side to side, and then also forward and back. Okay, feel free to hang on to something if that's needed. So, whew, I'm out of breath already, guys. Can you guys tell I'm out of shape? So, hip bridge floor press. Okay, so hip bridge. You have the option of even going elevated if needed. Okay, so hip bridge means you're gonna go ahead and lie down on the floor. Let me scoot forward a little bit. Okay, try to keep your hands on the floor, palms down, come up and squeeze. So this is your hip bridge. Feel free to grab a dumbbell, okay? Place it right at that hip crease where it's comfortable, and you're gonna go here. At the top, make sure that you guys are squeezing. Some of you might feel a little bit of that tension in the hemi. That is normal. And up you go, okay? You can also do elevated, which means that you can place your feet onto a high surface, making sure that your heels are nicely planted on the surface, coming up. So this is not comfortable. Up, good. There we go, that's better. Okay, and try to get closer to your surface. That's probably what I'm doing wrong. Boom. There we go. Okay, and up. Make sure that the pressure doesn't go straight to your neck. You want to focus it on that hip. Now, the goal here is you are doing RX 20 reps, level 2, 15 reps, and level 1 is 10 reps. Okay, so whichever of those that you want to focus with, I think 20 reps is pretty attainable. Don't do them for speed. You can actually do those 20 within 40 seconds, I'm pretty sure, but focus on that squeeze of the glutes at the top, okay? For your skill, we have 5 rounds per time, 16 single arm high pulls, 8 on each arm. Remember, if you're using a barbell or if you have both of them, okay, you can just do 8 in total or stick with 16, it's up to you. But we are giving you guys that single arm option because I know most of us are working with one object during this time, okay? So the option is there. So we're gonna do 16 single arm high pulls. That looks like this. So I like keeping the object right between my legs, high pull, okay? Oh, actually it's here. It's not from the floor, it's not sumo high pull. It is high pull here, okay? And if you notice, I'm staying pretty strict. Feel free to dip and drive, guys. It starts getting tiring, it starts getting harder. Do those dip and drives from the hang position, and you're gonna go for 8 on each side, 16 total. And then finally, you have 16 goblet squats. I'm using a dumbbell, I just hit my face. You're gonna go for 16 goblet squats, okay? Again, it could be a kettlebell, an object, whichever you have at home. And you're gonna go for your 16 goblet squats, squeezing the glutes at the top. Make sure that you guys have that full flexion of the hip at the very top, okay? Don't do this, okay? Don't finish your squat here and come back down. So this here is not a rep. Make sure that you're really closing up the hip and coming back up, all right? So you are doing those 2 movements. You have 16 single arm high pulls 8 on each side, and then 16 goblet squats, and you're doing 5 rounds, okay? If the goblet squats are too much, you can't really handle the weight, go for air squats. Remember guys, the scaling options are endless on this one. You can literally hold a book, you can hold your dog, don't hold your dog, but you know what I mean, all right? So have fun with it. 5 rounds, 16 and 16, as many rounds.